Welcome everyone to another episode of When the Endgame Meets. Here we're going to take a look at Vasily Smyslov, which if you don't know him, you've been living under a rock, or you don't know a whole lot about chess, possibly both. Vasily Smyslov was former world champion. He was one of the best endgame players in existence. And up here, it's 1966. He's playing in the Mar de Plata, the 27th Mar de Plata. And he's playing Wolfgang Omen, which is also not half bad in the endgame. So Smyslov has the white pieces. Let's see what happens. We have e4, e6. We have the French defense. We have d4, d5. We have knight c3. This is usual French defense stuff. Advanced French right here. Pawn pushes, takes. c5 is played. Normal French defense stuff. Knight to f3, bishop to d7, a4 is played. Alright, we don't want the bishop to come in, do nasty stuff. So queen a5, queen to d2, defending the weak pawn. Knight b to c6, and bishop to e2. Rook c8 is going to be an open file anyway, good place to put it, rook. D takes on c5. Knight moves over to g6, so he's giving us the pawn for a little, but we have a really wiffly-waffly pawn structure. I hope that's alright. Castles. Queen to e3, trying to defend everybody here, alright. Queen c7. London may fall. Knight d4, queen takes e5. Alright. London fell. It's fine, though. It's fine, because he already gave us this pawn. So, knight to b5 is played. Queen takes, bishop takes. Now we're in an endgame, okay? And in, like, a whole lot of moves, we're gonna show you how awesome this ends up being. So we got a good knight, got the bishop pair, got open files. Oh, we got something. Let's work for it. a6. Knight to d6. Rook c7, a5. Clamping down like it's nobody's business. We have e5 being played. Those are some nasty hanging pawns. Rook f to b1. A knight d8 defending the very weak pawn. We have rook d5. That was kind of a funny thing. Just like, hey, get all the way back there. Bishop c6 and bishop to g4. This bishop wasn't doing too much. Now this is very much more useful diagonal now, isn't it? Knight e6 and a rook a to b1. Knight e7, g3. f5 is played. Bishop h3. Still want to stay on this diagonal, even though we got 3 pawns. It's, that's a knight. You can't push nothing. g6 was played and f4. Alright, now notice how this guy, he's kind of hanging. We can't really push this because first off it's blockaded really nicely. Second off, this guy is just gonna be a pain. Like, oh look, all your pieces got to be tied down to that. Like, that's not how you rook. There you go. Like, what are you really doing with your life? You're never gonna push this guy, okay? You got like 1-2 pawns in the way. That's not. This guy's just horrible. Okay, so Ullman sacks it. All right, c takes d4, knight to d5, and then bishop backs up as since we were attacking. E takes, bishop takes, knight takes, rook takes. We are up a pawn, but it is a double isolated pawn. That is rather unfortunate, but we gotta work with it, okay? When life gives you lemons, you make orange juice. Rook e7 and king f2, blocking you out. Knight c3, rook e1, because that was a nasty threat, and we don't like that. So rook takes, king takes, knight to e4. It is a really nice outpost. Knight takes because that's a horrible outpost. It's a really nice outpost for your opponent, which means it's a horrible outpost. Bishop takes on e4, c3, getting away from the bishop, and rook f6. Rook gives a check, king comes up, rook gives another check. We have weaknesses to attack. They're defended right for the moment, but this rook is too powerful. We gotta trade it off. And the only reason we're trading off, even though to take is a mistake, if we were to say go back, that would just weaken our rook too much in comparison to the development of the king being taken. It's just better this way. King to d2, king e6, c4 is played. Get out of my face. King d7, king e3, king c6, get out of my face again. King d7, king e5, bishop to f3. Alright, so king f6, king c6, threatening a pawn. But we don't care, we sack the pawn. We say, hey, let's trade. Let's trade, you and me. That's a double isolated pawn. That's perfectly healthy pawn. And now I get a gobble. Bishop to h5 instead of taking the greedy pawn because masters aren't greedy. They are very, very technical. So bishop to h5. Bishop f1 defending the pawn. King b4 attacking a different pawn. So guess what? The only way to make any sort of use of our pieces is, hey, make a bigger threat. Otherwise, we're just going to lose the pawn. So bishop g2, king takes, bishop takes, king comes up, bishop to c8, pawn moves down to a5, bishop blocks that, king to c5, and h3, we're threatening the bishop right here. So bishop to f3, and then king takes free pawn. That was delicious now, wasn't it? We're up 2 pawns. How about that? Bishop to c6, because if we trade, then that's in time now, isn't it? Hold on, wait a minute. Let's go through this. Hold it. Wait a minute. Goal! Home run! That was awesome. So we don't take that bishop. a4 is played. Bishop to b4, a3, f5 is played, and now the move y'all be waiting for. Bishop to e4, because that is nasty. It's real nasty. Remove the defender. Bishop to a2. We have bishop to d3. We're threatening the pawn. If say, stupid move is played. Takes. That's a good game right there. So h4 is played. h4 is played instead. Alright, because takes. And now that's 3 pawns. So king to d4, h5 is played, king e4, g4 defending pawns, king f4, king to g7, and in this position, Wolfgang Ullmann resigns to Vasily Smyslov. 3 passed pawns, all very close to the end of the board. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a good day.